folks, my next guest tonight is a very beautiful woman. You can see her in the Victoria's Secret catalog and on the cover of George magazine. Please welcome Karen Mulder to the program. How are you? Very nice to see you. Thank you very much for coming. Good to have you on the program.
I'm very happy to be here.
You know, you look fantastic tonight, but in preparation for this interview, I'm looking through some of the shots of you on the runway, okay? The modeling runway. And there's one shot of you that blew me away. And if it's okay, I'd like to show that right now, if it's all right. It's you wearing an amazing dress that's quite unusual. Can we see this dress, please, that she's wearing? Look at this right here. Now, I'm curious about something about that dress. Is that a dress that you would wear out? Was that a dress that you would actually put on if you were headed out to the movies or something?
No, I don't think so. I was kind of worried, actually, before I went out on stage. I kept looking at myself thinking, oh, God, I hope nobody can, you know, peek down my dress, actually. But it's quite good because the
There's
people
a big panel that shows your butt. What do you mean you're worried?
No!
I'm worried someone might see something. There's an open panel on your butt.
Yeah, no, I know, but you can only see it if you're looking from above, and the people are lower, so they couldn't see anything.
But there's no flap or anything that you can, that comes down, covering the butt for sort of like different occasions or something, you know? Well, I'm going to a funeral now. Funeral's over. No? Because so many of those dresses are so impractical that you see models wearing. They're wearing these things that you think you couldn't even wear that outside.
Well, that's why they call it haute couture, and...
Is it, it's basically the idea there is that nobody can really wear this stuff. Is that the idea? You really can't wear it. It's not like when I go to like the J.C. Penney modeling show and there's actually stuff you can wear. This is, I mean, most of it you couldn't wear outside.
You could wear it, though. I mean, you could wear it to like a cocktail party or
Prince
something.
could wear that, but...
Yeah. But nobody's asking you to wear it.
Well, I've got a few offers. Sadly, no. All right. Would you, I know that this is actually, it's a competitive business. Most people think of it that way. And there's so many models, beautiful models, you know, competing for certain slots in the modeling business. Are you guys very competitive backstage? If one of you is putting on a more beautiful dress than the other, do cat fights break out ever?
There is some competition, but I think that's quite normal, like everywhere else in life. But actually, it's quite funny because backstage, the only time that all the girls stick together is like when there's a photographer taking pictures of a girl that sneaked in and trying to take a picture.
Photographers sneak in backstage?
Well, sometimes they do, and then it's the most amazing sight because you'll see like 20 girls half naked jumping on this photographer, taking his camera, breaking it, pulling the film out. It's quite fabulous.
What kind of punishment is that? I mean, I'm sure he's in hell.
I do really like that.
Stop being wrestled by beautiful half-naked models in G-strings. I'll never do this again. I promise. Now, are you okay yourself? Because I was raised Irish Catholic. This is like I'm always this clothed, you know? Even when I'm like in bed at night, I'm wearing this much clothing.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I can see it's really exciting you, yeah. Are you all right yourself with nudity, or are you uptight about nudity?
I'm not uptight about nudity, but I don't like showing everything. I think it's quite nice when you hide some things. I think, you know, sometimes you can have nude pictures that, you know, you don't see anything and they can be very beautiful and tasteful. And then sometimes you can do pictures where you're wearing lots of clothes and they can be vulgar.
Yeah, but I mean, that I would think that you don't have you done like nude shots yourself where you have to be around photographers and stuff like that and you're not really wearing much of anything at all?
I did one, but it was from the back and I was kind of like in this little cage so nobody could see me.
You were in a cage?
Well, no, they put all these
Maybe we shouldn't talk
around.
about that.
No, I wasn't
what
in a cage.
magazine was this for?
No, I was not. It was bizarre. I was in a, you know, they put all these carton boards around me so that I was kind of all by
and you
myself.
felt like it wasn't like a
No, I don't feel that need to
exhibit yourself.
No, I
that
don't.
way.
No.
Well, that's good. I don't know if this is exactly true, but I've heard that you're single, and I was curious. You're such a beautiful woman. You hear sometimes that guys are intimidated. But are you one of those beautiful women that guys will not approach? They won't go up to you?
Never. Never.
Never what?
No.
What does that mean? Guys won't approach you?
They don't. No.
Really?
No.
Hi there.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Actually, it's a real...
How are you? No, but I mean, you hear that. Yeah, fat chance, Conan, yeah. Conan's little fantasy camp here. But you hear about that. Electric shock. But you hear about that sometimes that, and I just don't believe that's true, but I guess guys would assume that they would not have a chance, and that would be intimidating.
I don't know, but anyway, it's
Do you ever approach guys, like if you're, someplace at a restaurant or something?
That's quite nice, because you'll get to pick. No.
You go up to guys? I would love to see that. You going up to a guy, now, let's go.
No, but instead of
have
being
a heart
like...
attack.
No, I'm exaggerating a little bit.
All right, but still, sometimes you think it's okay for, women to approach the guys.
Well, otherwise nothing's going to happen, is there?
No, I guess not in your case. All right. I just can't, I'm sorry, I don't believe that you're at a party and you're standing alone and all these guys are standing around and no one's doing anything. That's very hard to believe.
No, but it is true. I mean,
Okay, well, the word is out now that you're waiting for people to approach you. Yeah, sorry. How did you get into this whole, how did you start modeling? How did it actually begin for you? Did someone say to you, you've got to be doing this? Was there a competition?
Yeah, I went into a modeling competition when I was 17, and friends of mine sent in pictures, and that's how it all started.
And what happened? The minute you got into it, right away, were your parents accepting of it? Did they think that, this is fine, you can go be a model?
No, my parents were not very happy, especially my father. He was very upset. He really didn't want me to, leave Holland and give up my school and start working, but I really wanted to, and I had a long conversation with my dad, and in the end I told him, if you don't let me go, I'll blame you for it all my life, and that worked.
Oh, good.
So, yeah.
Guilt.
Yeah.
I understand that, being a Catholic. Now, did you, I know all about it. Guilt does beautiful things. And what it was a competition, I think, early on. Didn't you win something?
Yeah, I won a car.
A car?
Yeah.
Like a Yugo or like a nice car?
No, it was like a little car. It was like a Peugeot or something like that.
Well, that's great. So you got a car the first time.
Yeah, except that I couldn't drive and I had to sell it, but...
Why didn't you just drive anyway? I mean, in Europe, I thought everyone could just, the minute they were able to walk upright, they could get into a car and start driving it around. No?
No.
You have to be a certain age there?
Well, you have to be 18. I still don't have a driver's license, actually.
You still don't have one?
No.
I'll drive you around if you want. Available. Seriously, I'll give you a lift if you ever need a lift. There's a doll of you, which I think is very flattering. So they made, is it just in Europe, is that right? There's a doll that people can go out and buy?
No, it's going to come out in the States, but it just came out in Europe. And I have a doll, and Naomi and Claudia have a doll as well.
Oh, so all the top models, they're small dolls,
well,
right?
the three of us, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, now they are small dolls.
Okay. All right. No, I just was like, I'm just... No, I'm still interested, yeah. And the doll, does it look exactly like you? Does it?
Yeah, it looks like me.
That's very flattering.
Yeah, no, I think it's very cute. And actually, being a model, sometimes you kind of feel like a doll. People dress you up, pull your hair, put on makeup, so it's kind of appropriate.
Does it look a lot like you? When you look at the doll, can you really think like, oh, this looks like me?
Yeah. Yeah, I was the one to each time go and say, oh, the eyes are too small or the nose is too big, and they would change it until
give her bionic arms and...
Yeah.
That's very cool. There's a doll of me in this country.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's called Howdy Doody. It's available everywhere. Well, I'm looking forward to this. The Victoria's Secret runway show is coming. Is that going to be, how do you get in to see that? How does one go to the Victoria's Secret runway show?
Well, I can send you an invitation.
That's what I was looking for. It worked beautifully, all right. And that's this Tuesday here in New York City. And are they gonna, anything else? Is that gonna be televised on Cinemax or anything? Or
I don't know.
Pay-per-view? All right, you should think about it. Karen, it was very nice to meet you.
Nice
Will you
to
come
meet
back
you.
sometime, visit us again?
Sure.
Bring the doll next time. We want to see it. That sounds very
Okay.
cool. Karen Mulder, everybody. We'll take a little break. We'll be right back.
Prize. Life.
Hey, everybody, we're back. And guess what? You got to stay tuned next week. We have some great guests coming up, including Kevin Bacon, Bonnie Hunt, Mary Tyler Moore, Fran Drescher, William Shatner, Pierce Brosnan, Robert Palmer, and much, much more. We're going to take a little break right now. When we come back, the President of the United States of America will perform. We'll see you in a second.